fans, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, 20!
And let's get this.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
But we just saw a great...
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, this is Howard. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Ready? You ready? Hey, kill!
Shotgun now for Brees. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Running with Howard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now Wentz. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught by Ginn. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 30 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check, 47. You're not ready.
On 3rd and short to give it to tight end. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 47. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 47 Mike.
Wentz now on 1st down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Wentz to throw. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And that'll make it 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Watch the boot. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Check.
From the gun, it's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll run from the pistol with Howard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This is Howard on 2nd down. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis in his first half of play from our studios. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Alex Anzalone in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Here we go. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Hey, keep it up.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Let's go. Go. 53.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. 10 yards, good for his Saints' first down.
Hey, Steve 6.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw, it's Breeze. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Breeze. That one complete to Hill. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now, Breeze again. Again has it complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Breeze to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Breeze to another longtime vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first. They'll come out in the pistol. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. To throw is Breeze. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half, and the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. $14 to zip.
14, Eagles nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. It's Hill, complete. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Let's go.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Saints.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Breeze. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Pardon me, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there, really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. To throw is Wentz. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. All day, baby, all day. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Ready, check.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down, New Orleans.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. They complete it to Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Score Saints 28, Eagles nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run with Howard. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Seems the key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Check. Sunday. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47. I'm coming for. Hey, Foxtrot. Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Squeeze, double.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Come on, QB, come on. Five nine.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's 5-7. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Ricky.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready? You ready? Check 53. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Breeze now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Ready? 5-9. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the curl. You kill. Twenty-one.
Breeze going to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He'll the intended receiver once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Stay with your man. 11.
Breeze now. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Only 3 yards there on the complete.
There to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees turning back the clock. 5 touchdown passes for him on the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, decision. He's taking a